G'day. My name's Richard. I'm a local ecologist. I work for Abzeco and I've been engaged to help out in the Montmorency Biodiversity Group Sugar Glider survey. It's a survey that's being done with nest boxes that are being placed in trees throughout the area. One thing I wanted to answer today was, what is remnant vegetation? I mean, there's a lot of vegetation in Montmorency and the surrounding areas, but what makes some of it remnant vegetation and some of it non-remnant vegetation? Well, to put it simply, remnant vegetation are plants that have evolved here over thousands of years. They're plants that were here before Europeans arrived, and they're plants that are still growing here from propagules that were put down by their parent plants. They're plants that grew naturally in this spot. They germinated here from seed or from rootstock, and they weren't planted by people. Plants like this sweet Bassaria, the Bassaria spinosa, which is also an important food plant for many insects like the autumn copper butterfly, and plants like this longleaf box and these other longleaf box around me. These plants have been able to grow and persist in this area as remnants of the former vegetation because this area has been left largely undisturbed. There's even still native grasses growing on the ground here that have naturally occur here and probably have for many thousands of years. If we look around us though, there's a number of other trees, a lot of which are planted. Some of these planted trees are native to this area and were probably grown in a local nursery. So we call those indigenous trees. They're indigenous trees that are planted, so they haven't naturally grown from seeds or propagules. So we call those planted indigenous vegetation, not remnant indigenous vegetation. But then we've also got a number of other trees like ironbarks and spotted gums that are native to other parts of Australia, but not here. So they're planted native trees, not native to this area, but native to Australia. Together though, all of these plants can form important habitat for wildlife. I mean, they're aesthetically beautiful. Their leaves bring in the animals that feed on foliage, and their flowers with their nectar and pollen support a number of animals that rely on those sources of nutrients in order to persist in our area. Bats, birds, gliders, sugar gliders, a range of moths and beetles that enrich our life.